I got a question for you. Yes, you, watching this video right now. Have you ever been a victim of a "that's crazy"? Or maybe you've been subjected to the horrors of "nobody cares"? Oh, and we can't forget about the old "what is bro yapping about"? Have you ever had to endure the presence of someone so emotionally retarded it makes you want to rip your nuts off? If you have been affected by any of the issues listed, then I also gotta ask you, how did it make you feel? Well, for me personally, I can tell you I fucking hate it. I hate people that don't understand the concept of being a real human being. They think life is all about being him or being that nigga, and it's all thanks to social media and the current entertainers we have. You know, like rappers. I hate the current media industry that we have. One thing I can't understand is how you can live in such a careless and thoughtless manner. And I say to myself, you are not real. You and your behavior is AI generated. And you can't blame me either because
Yes, sir, that pack came in, that galaxy gas came in. It's time to celebrate now.
there is no way that these people are real, nor do they even act real. Like, what are you gonna do if a dude breaks into your house and tries to kill your family? You gonna hit him with the "that's crazy, my nigga"? How do these people interact with others and go about life normally? Do they carry their nonchalant personality with them everywhere they go? Or do they act like a normal human being when they aren't thirsting for attention? So many questions go through my head when I experience the presence of a nonchalant person, but the main thing I wonder is, how did they become that way? Well, like many shitty personalities we have to endure today, it's mostly due to social media, and I'm not lying about it. Social media and COVID lockdowns cause us to lack social skills, and the world feels different as a whole, to be honest. As a generation, we turn to social media influencers and rappers to mold our personalities like the dumb fucks we are. So things like having basic human emotions became weird and quirky over time. You can't even have an actual conversation with niggas nowadays, or else they're gonna hit you with a "what's bro yapping about, goofy, ah?" If you want to go further, you can't even have a confrontational conversation with people without them spazzing out on you. But I talked about that in another video, so go check that one out. All in all, this is social media's fault, and you can't change my mind. We've dehumanized ourselves to the point where normal human interactions aren't even normal anymore. 2 + 2 does not equal 4. It equals skibbity sigma riz yacht quactua Jack Doherty. If you aren't convinced that it is social media's fault, then explain to me this. Why is failure less accepted in today's society? If you really pay attention, you'll notice that people are a lot more judgmental, especially towards other people's failures, even if they're not doing so well in life themselves. We've seen all the warning signs, we've discussed it long before it happened, yet we still manage to propel ourselves towards an age where we live in such superficial ways, where the image on social media matters way more than the truth you actually live. It's crazy to me that it even happened though, and it's one of the reasons I lose faith in humanity sometimes. Haven't you niggas watched Black Mirror? As Americans, we degraded mentally. We can't even sympathize with each other anymore, for some reason. Now, don't get me wrong, there's still loads of amazing people out there, but we need more. I miss the days where I wasn't too self-conscious about my failures and my flaws because I was confident in my skills to get back up and be a better person. I still am confident, but what scares me now is how ruthless some people can be. Some people will see you fail, and that's the most entertaining shit they've ever seen. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have to hold my own and be mentally strong, but I miss when I didn't have to be. Peak of social media, in my opinion, was in like the mid-2010s, because it was all about fun. Every trend was about doing something stupid or fun, but at the end of the day, it was relatively harmless. Nowadays, trends are all about being a nonchalant dickhead. Because of the world turning a lot more superficial, people seem to be a lot more paranoid too. It's much harder to socialize and make friends with people because half the time you run into someone that just has their guard up because of how shitty people can be nowadays. I hope one day that changes, but for now, I can say to the people who haven't given away all their brain cells to TikTok and see how shallow this world has really turned, I appreciate you more than you will ever understand. I appreciate you because you're smart. I appreciate you because you think for yourself. Look at you, you're so smart, you're genuine, and you're just, hey, stop blushing. This is not supposed to be gay.